So, as I said, very unsettling 6 weeks in this country and in this community. You know, when I think about how nervous and scared I am about what the next 4 years are going to bring, I remind myself that I'm not afraid of being deported. I'm not afraid of being beaten up on the street because of my religion or my color. I'm not afraid of my marriage being invalidated. I'm not afraid of the government telling me what I can do with my body, and I'm still scared as shit. And so what is it like for people who really are facing some really unsettling and scary times? And, you know, it would be easy, I think, for folks to kind of want to bury their head in the sand and say, I'm gonna check out for 4 years and hope for the best. But that's not who we are. That's not the community that raised me. That's not who I am. That's not who any of you are. And we're going to continue to push back, and we're going to continue to stand up for social and economic justice because we have no choice, right? And when I left the Hillary headquarters, I guess Wednesday morning at 1:30 in the morning, when we knew what was going to happen, and I was feeling frustrated and sad and scared and all those feelings, disappointed, tired. And I saw this person sleeping in a makeshift shopping cart. Couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman, couldn't tell their race. They were wrapped up in blankets and they had plastic over them. And I said, that person needs me to stay here and fight. I'm not going to Canada. I go to Canada, I don't go to Somerville. I was never going to Canada. I don't like leaving Cambridge for more than 20 minutes. But there are people in this community that need us, who aren't in this room tonight, who need us to stay here and continue to push, and to push even harder, and to work even harder. And I am more determined. I love my job. It's so hard to put into words what it's like to be a representative for this community that I love next to my family more than anything in the world. But I'm more determined than ever to get back on the city council in 2017, because it's going to fall on us on the municipal level and the state level to push back on what's going to happen coming out of DC. And so it is more important than ever that people get involved. It is more important than ever that we line up behind people that we know we can count on. It's more important than ever that we get out and get involved. Local elections aren't too sexy. We can turn out 50,000 people to vote in a presidential election, but we turn out about 16,000 to vote in a local election. Okay, because the city's run well. There's a lot of people to like. We're all kind of the same. So who really cares? Well, I want you to care, and it does matter, because the decisions we make at City Hall right now are on issues around affordable housing, issues around immigrant rights, issues around raising the minimum wage, issues around workers' rights. These are all things that impact who gets to live in this city and what kind of community we're going to be. And those are decisions that we make very much on the city council level. And we don't know what's going to come out of DC. We don't know what kind of cuts we're going to have. And that's why the first thing I did was to file the motion reaffirming our status as a sanctuary city, and saying that we are going to, whatever cuts come our way from the next administration, Cambridge is going to make up those funds, because we're not going to have cuts in services because we have a racist bigot in Washington. It's going to fall on us to step up, and we're going to step up, and I'm going to step up. And with all of you supporting me and behind me, I know we're going to do incredible things moving forward with the city. So thank you very much for being here. I love all of you, and let's eat some cake.